Hello, welcome to the next installment of Randy Taste Things. I am, of course, Randy, your host, who likes to drink things on camera and tell you about them. Uh, I hope you are subscribed to the hottest place on the internet, Randy and Dave's Place. You don't want to miss it. It's definitely the best place to be online of all the things you could be doing online. Watch our videos because that's what you should do. So today's episode is going to be the American Light Beer Showdown. A acquaintance of mine suggested this because I think he wants to watch me torture myself. Just so you know, I don't drink light beers, but I will be choosing the one of these that I would choose if I had to choose. That will be a winner will be declared in this battle royal of nonsense. So there's that. You should know I'm definitely an IPA craft beer kind of guy. Yeah, for sure. So I have all of your standard American light beers that are sold in large quantities for some reason. All right, here we go. I have Miller Lite in their sexy gold 50th anniversary can. I have Coors Light, Rocky Mountain Refreshment, Colorado Kool-Aid. I have Bud Light. Y'all know y'all like that. Anyway, Bud Light. I have apparently everyone's favorite Michelob Ultra. We'll see about that. I have Regret and Bad Decisions, also known as Natural Light. And I got Busch Light. I will do a future episode of the non-light editions of these as well. There will be a non-light American Beer Showdown as well. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure I'll actually probably like those a little better than these light ones, but who knows? We'll find out. I have no idea what order to go in here. I'm going to go from Busch to Miller, I think, and we'll just see what happens. I also have water to, clean my palate. All right, Busch, here we go. If this can does not make this Busch sound, I'm very disappointed. All right, you know what? It's kind of there. I see where they get it from. The guy in the flannel on the commercial who's always in weird locations drinking Busch. He should evaluate his situation, I think. Anyway, here we go. Busch Light. I don't know how to describe that flavor. Watery bitterness. Watery bitterness. Yep. That's, I feel like that's what all these are going to taste like, but I don't know that yet. But, without tasting the rest of them, I don't know. It would be hard for me to imagine that this is going to be my favorite. That was not pleasant. I really don't know. Watery bitterness. Nothing a whole lot to it though. Like it doesn't stay. Like it's just gone. Like I could have just drank a water for all I know. It's gone. Here we got Natural Light. Maybe I should give you a little more information. You probably know Busch Light is made by Anheuser-Busch, obviously. Natural Light, also made by Anheuser-Busch. Actually, Anheuser-Busch controls 75% of this table. The only ones that are not is the Miller Coors over here. But anyway, this is all Anheuser-Busch because I guess they make light beer for people. I don't know. I think they were a proper company at one point in time. I'm not sure what happened to them. They had Clydesdales, the horses. We love the horses, right? The horses don't support this, right? The horses are not for this. They support American things like non-light beer, fireworks, Donald Trump. Anyway, Natural Light. Oh God. Oh boy. You know what? I actually think that Natural Light has more flavor than Busch Light. Not a pleasant flavor, but more flavor. There's more bitterness here. It's not as watery as the Busch Light. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it's a thing. And here we go. Michelob Ultra, everyone's favorite beer, apparently, for some reason. Again, all right, Michelob Ultra in this slim aluminum bottle, available in multiple packages at your local fine retailer. I don't support this, but why not? I'm here. Why am I smelling this? Like it's going to smell like anything. That was stupid. Just forget I did that. All right, so it's hard to say that Michelob Ultra tastes bad because it just doesn't taste like anything. I literally could be drinking water. Yeah, there's no flavor there. That's absolutely flavorless. That tastes like club soda. Absolutely 100% just tastes like club soda. There's no flavor to that whatsoever. So you know what? It might win simply because it doesn't have. I don't know. This is off the rails. This is really. Have I mentioned I'm an IPA kind of guy? I'm a craft beer kind of guy. I'm used to beer that tastes like something. Bud Light. If I take a drink of this and like rainbows start coming up behind me, let me know, because I heard that's what happens when you drink Bud Light. It could be true. I don't know. But Post Malone drinks Bud Light and he's all right. So maybe we're okay. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. All right, here we go. Bud Light. Again, why do I keep? It's because I'm used to beer that has flavor and aroma, and what I'm drinking here has little of either. All right. Okay. Bud Light. I don't really know. I don't know how this is going to end. All right. Right now, Michelob Ultra's winning because it at least you could just down it like you're drinking club soda. Like so far, it's the most palatable, honestly, of what's up here. Coors Light. When the mountains turn blue, there are no mountains. Why are there no mountains? Maybe these blue lines. There are some lines right here. Maybe they're supposed to turn blue, but these aren't mountains. I was told that mountains would be on this can. Again, I'm very disappointed. Coors Light. We might have I don't know. You know what? That's the closest competition for the Mich Ultra yet. At least it's not awful as it could be. It's not good though. Like I would recommend just not doing this to yourself. I don't know why you people are doing this. Like there's no reason for this. There are so many beers in this world that are better than all of these. I don't know why you're doing this to yourself. I question it. But all right, sexy gold can. I do like the gold can because I like gold. Gold is cool. This is shiny gold 50th anniversary Miller Lite. They claim that it is a fine Pilsner beer. I don't know that. I think that's a stretch. But you know what? Here we go. Oh, God. Ooh. Sorry, but there's beer. Makes you burp. Wow. Boy, this is tough. This is like asking me to choose my favorite communist or something. I don't know how to do this. This is, oof. All right, I'm going to visit the two that I thought were the most palatable. I'm going to take another drink. These two are definitely Mich Ultra, Coors Light. These are the two most palatable of this bunch. I'm going to take another sip of both. I'll make a decision. I'm never doing this again. This is terrible. But here I am. I'm here to entertain the people, baby. And listen, you want to see me drink things that I don't enjoy? That's fine. I'll do it for you, the fans, my people. Any requests for the show? Drop them in the comments. Holler at us. We also now have an email for the show, randyanddaysplace@gmail.com. You can send any requests that way, any feedback. We love hearing from you. If you want to book me for a private tasting for an event of some sort, I'm down. You can hook us up an email for that. We'll see what we can do to get it set up. Anyway, like, subscribe, get yourself some alerts. I'm going to take a final sip of both of these, make my final decision. And I would say this has been fun. This has been terrible. But you know what? I love you guys. I'll keep doing all this stuff for you. All right, here we go. Let's make a final decision. They're really close. Overall, I might give Coors Light just a slight edge, but honestly, I'm going to say this is a tie. Both of these are palatable. Again, I would never choose them. I'm an IPA craft beer kind of guy. I would never do this to myself. Just stop. This is crazy. There's no reason for this. But anyway, these are the winner. Miller Lite would definitely be next. Natural Light, surprisingly, going to be right here. Busch Light, and Bud Light is in last. Bud Light's terrible. Anyway, I hope you're liking these. Like, subscribe. Randy and Dave's Place on YouTube. Like, subscribe. Get yourself some alerts. Come holler at me. We're having a great time. Hope you're enjoying. Love you guys. Do something good. Adopt a pet. Adopt a kitten, a puppy. Donate to St. Jude. Do something good in your life. Do some good stuff out there. Anyway, size matters. So does the gravy on your biscuits. Boom, I'm out.